Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate, and if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Agun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. Okay guys, let's get into your reading. It's a 5-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. Your first card is the Two of Swords in reverse, and you have the Page of Cups in the upright, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, 9 of Swords in the upright, 10 of Pentacles rounding out the spread in the upright. Then at the top of the deck, you have the Hermit, and you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This reading is more of an emotional reading than it is like what's coming at you, because this is what's been coming at you, is what I feel with the Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You guys had this pairing in another reading. I can't remember the name of the reading, but it was just a couple readings back. Give me a second. I think what's on your mind for some of you is why I am always dealing with a lack of support, and why am I always in a lesson? Like, why is it that I can't approach love or money or new things without encountering some form of lesson, right? Yeah, okay, this is closely related to the reading that I did with you about resisting the inner work, right? But, here it is again, the Hermit, and then the Two of Swords is the same thing. It's telling you the same thing about going within, all right? There's a block, there's something blocking you. But I'm gonna tell you something, it might not take that much work. It'll only take work if you keep looking at things more superficially, or more like, I'm not trying to be bogus, more like woe is me. If you stay in the woe is me energy, you'll just be complaining about a particular thing, but we can never get to the root of why this keeps happening. And I honestly think it has something to do with choice. Right? So here, I'll say this. The last reading I just posted for you, that pregnancy reading, had angel number 33. We had the 3 of Wands and the 3 of, not the 3 of Wands and the Empress, which is giving us 3, right? So here in this reading, you have angel number 99, okay? And you have angel number 1010 with the 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. 99 with the Hermit and the 9 of Swords, 1010 with the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. Now, we went from 3s to 9s. When you go from 3 to 9, 3s are the seeds that were planted. 9s would be the fruits that come about. It seems like there have been seeds implanted in you that are causing worry and fear. That the only thing you can sort of respond to certain things in your life is with anxiety, some sense of fear, or why did I choose to do this again? Why am I blindly choosing something? That's what's important. Not so much, it is, and I don't want to like discount anybody's upbringing, what you've gone through, or anything like that. But when you are asked to go within, that's going beyond your reactions and going to look at maybe the root of the problem. Recognizing why you do certain things you do. Why is it that you can say, that's not fair that I'm always coming across someone trying to use me. I just don't have any support. My finances could be like whatever. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, this is gonna change. I've even asked my pendulum because I know this is like a heavy thing to me, and I wanted to know when it was gonna change, if it was gonna change. And it said yes. Will it all change this year? It may or may not. For some of you, it all depends on if you want to look at why you do a particular thing and start changing your response to that. Give me 1 sec, guys. Let me close this window. If you want to do that, then you can see whether or not that will be able to help you make different choices, which could bring new outcomes for you, which could possibly speed up what it is you're looking for. And the thing is, I don't think even with the Hermit, that's not the point. This isn't the point. Like, I think all of these karmic situations keep coming up so you could constantly like look at yourself. If just because it makes itself available to you doesn't mean you have to choose it. You don't have to choose it. You can reject it. And the thing that I think bothers most of us is that, okay, I've rejected everything bad. Give me something good. But the universe keeps putting you in hermit mode, you know? And that's where you have to respect a cycle. That's where the Two of Swords gives me the energy of a surrender. Like down, you know? I almost thought when this was in the reverse, she was down on her knees. I was about to say down on your knees, you know? But it's almost like that because look, I'm blind. This is the moon in Libra, I believe, with the Two of Swords. Past the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the moon, you know? Just a little bit of light. I'm trying to find my way, come out of this lack environment with only a little bit of moonlight, feeling lost. You know, I'm having to make decisions. Look, I make decisions based off of pain, unhealed pain. That's how I'm making my decisions. But that's what you need to recognize is that I'm deciding off internal hurt. You know, I decided to talk to that guy, that girl, and ignore, you know, things about them because of my past, how I grew up, or the relationships that didn't go the way I thought and sort of triggered this way of being in me. But that's the thing, it's like you having to take your power back to say like, I don't have to keep going down this road just because it's what's in front of me. The Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune is like, I need a harmonious time in my life. I need someone to bring me some sense of support. Yeah, but the timing could be off. 99, like I mentioned before, could be like the closing down of a karmic cycle. I definitely feel that, especially with it being next to the Wheel of Fortune. And then the 10 of Pentacles could be the change, you know, rounding out the spread. I think some of you also are thinking about, it's not only just, you know, my love relationships, it's my family members. I have family members that I do not trust, that or don't come to my aid. Okay, give me a second. Right now, you have to seek the truth. The one thing that I feel a lot for you all, even now that I've opened up the readings back to the other signs, and I'm about to consolidate that a little bit, okay, guys? So for those of you who are watching the other signs for your sun sign or other placements, I'm going to start doing them where they're in elements. So I'm going to do, you know, multiple readings for Sag, but then it'll be Sag and, you know, water signs, and then Sag, and then earth signs. It'll be like that. So it should still resonate for those of you who are watching for your other placements. But what was I saying? I don't know why I even mentioned that. I don't know. Wait, I don't know how that even got in there, guys. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about all the stuff I got to do too at the same time. But there was a reason I said that. I can't remember now. I done went off too far off. But maybe it was about family. It was about family. I think I was talking about looking for that support, needing harmony, seeking the truth, coming to a conclusion, and accepting that you misjudge certain people or things. Those are the things that are important right now. Seeking the truth, coming to conclusions about things, and understanding when you've misjudged a person. Remember that, you know? And it's okay to have been wrong about a person or a situation, or even your own family members, like thinking that they had my back when they didn't. You know, it takes time to come out of, you know, family is family kind of thing. For some people, not everybody, not me, but because I'm more of the type of person where I just take what you show me. I don't care who you are. You my lover, my family member, a friend. If you keep showing me a particular thing, that's who you are to me. You know, and I'll proceed Just like that. I'm not going to make any other kind of exception for you because I'm looking at you as a person, not as anything more than that. You get more from me when I see more, right? But even though I may view things like that very clean and clear cut, I still will see like, wow, I'm still dealing with people who are trying to get over on me, trying to be deceptive, trying to push me into things I don't want to do. It's like, why does that keep happening? And I think you're asking yourself that, like, why does this particular thing keep happening? But even if you don't want it and you see that it's still happening, just know that it will end. You know, I don't know. Sometimes some of us come to an awareness sooner than maybe the universe thought we would. And it's like, well, damn, yeah, I've come to this awareness, but the cycle is still going. And that's where you just have to say, this is a cycle. And I can accept that it's a cycle. And it doesn't have anything to do with me personally. Yes, maybe I may have succumbed to this cycle in the past, but my awareness is here. And because I'm aware, I don't have to suffer anymore. I could just choose not to suffer and have to be patient for when something is going to change. And that's it. That's it. It's just patience, learning, knowing, patience, and then making new choices. Making new choices. Give me a sec. Because the Hermit really wants you to see why you're doing what you're doing, or to look at certain people very closely, because I think you need to understand people's motivations before you get involved with them. That needs to never be ignored. You can't ignore anymore other people's motivations. That was another thing that I was going to say. That's why I was mentioning the other signs. Woo, thank you. It's because when I'm reading for you guys, the biggest obstacle I feel like this year or maybe the past 2 years have been generally people. It's just been people. All the time, some sort of karmic coming back, a new person in the old part, like the same old energy in a new body, over and over again, it's a person. So that's a pattern you need to recognize, like, okay, my biggest challenges may come in people, may come in the support I think I need. And that's just this constant that keeps happening. But you miss the lesson, or you're wrong if you're just like, well, let me take a gamble on the next person. You know, let me ignore the fact that the past 2 or 3 people have been sort of shady, and let me just take a gamble on this one. All within the same year, you know, of a cycle. Stop that. just say like, okay, I know for sure something's up. Something's wrong, something's weird, and I'm going to respect that. I don't particularly know why things are off, but I see it. And I keep seeing the same thing in different people. You know, whatever it is that they're trying to show me, I see it now. I don't have to fall for that no more. I'm not going to open up the door so wide, or I'm not going to open up the door at all. Don't open up the door at all. And then maybe, just maybe, and I'm only saying maybe because really the universe is going to do what it's going to do. It has its own clock, its own way of going. This is why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Sometimes in our lives, we got to surrender to the flow and the interconnectedness of things. And we can't sort of shake it and make it to be where we want it to be. So, yeah, you might have to look at it like that. Like, for whatever reason, hey, I'm experiencing this cycle. I am. It will change because things can't always be the same, right? But me trying to force my way out of it doesn't make any sense. And then, you know, if I don't respect it as a cycle, I'm up late at night worried. And see, these are worries of your own thinking. 9 of Swords could be that. You don't have to think about this no more. You don't have to. You could just accept it. That's it, right? Accept it. Accept what's in your control, not about what other people are doing. Accept what you can do for yourself within the cycle. That could alleviate a lot of stress for you. Except that I have to look at things deeper. I really want to just live a little surface, not look at it so deep. But hey, if I pretend like it's all gravy when it ain't, I end up getting hurt some kind of way, or things get all messed up. My cycle is messed up. My business gets messed up. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. People try to use me. So if I could recognize that people are your biggest obstacle, then I want you to be able to see that too, if it keeps occurring like that for you. That is people. For others, it's different things, you know? There are other challenges people are going through. For yours, it's, can I shake these people that keep coming up? And then you need to ask yourself, what are these people saying about a thing inside of myself that I'm not looking at? Because it could be something of a past life, or it could be something of your own upbringing, or an experience or a situation that happened that you didn't get to process, but that keeps repeating itself in order for you to look at it. Okay? You don't have to be a victim to anything. You will have harmony and the cycle will change. But for whatever reason, it's very important that you learn why, so that you don't repeat something or be someone you're not based off old experiences. You are not your experiences. You have to know that. Otherwise, you will behave like you are. And in your next cycle, that wouldn't be helpful. All right? So that's what I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. And if you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, I'll see you later.